Okay, today's lesson is on dividing fractions. We have 4 problems. If you want, you can pause the video and write down the problems. And our first problem is 2/3 divided by 1/3. And when you divide fractions, you actually are going to multiply. First thing you're going to do is write down the first fraction the same way. Then change your division sign to multiplication. And then you're going to use the reciprocal of the second fraction, the one after the division sign. And I call it flipping. You just flip the fraction over. So now you can just multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. And 3 times 1 is 3. And then I need to divide both numbers by 3. And 3 goes into 6 2 times, and 3 goes into 3 1 time. And any number over 1 equals a whole number, so my answer is 2. And our next problem is 2/10 divided by 1/4. So rewrite 2/10, change it to multiplication, use the reciprocal or flip it, and then you just multiply across. 2 times 4 is 8, and 10 times 1 is 10. And then I know that 2 goes into both these numbers because they're even numbers. And 2 goes into 8 4 times, and 2 goes into 10 5 times. So your answer is 4/5. Number 3 is 6/7 divided by 2/7. So rewrite 6/7, change it to multiplication, use the reciprocal, and you can just multiply across. I can cross cancel before I even start, and I see 7 and 7 are the same number. I know 7 goes into 7 one time, and 7 goes into 7 one time. And then if I look this way across, 2 goes into 2 one time, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. And then I could just multiply across. 3 times 1 is 3, and 1 times 1 is 1. And that would leave 3/1, which means any number over 1 would be a whole number. My answer would be 3. And our last problem is 5/15 divided by 2/3. So I can rewrite 5/15, change it to multiplication, use the reciprocal or flip it, and then I can see if there's anything to cross out. 5 and 2 are both prime numbers, so I can't, nothing will go into each other evenly. And 3 and 15 have 3 in common. 3 goes into 3 one time, and 3 goes into 15 5 times. I can also look this way, and I know that 5 goes into 5 one time, and 5 goes into 5 one time. And now I can just multiply it out. 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 times 2 is 2.